Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the AMC podcast. Here I have with me Cobble Love. Here we'll be talking about the Cobble Reich of Love and more to come. So, Cobble, how are you doing today?
Feel like shit.
Really?
Oh, that's new.
So, you've recently put an announcement on your Discord that you've hit 25 members. Is that true?
May have been accidental, but yes.
Accidental? So you haven't planned to make it this big? Even if it is this big?
No, I planned to make the Reich bigger, just the announcement was an accident.
My question to you is, how do you have 25 members, but only maybe 20 or so are in the Discord?
Well, frankly, that's not the Discord we use. That is our public Discord. That's why we changed the name to the Cobblestone Network. Because It wasn't the Reich Discord. We have a separate private, air quotes, private Discord.
Do we know anybody in the Reich?
I'm sure there are some people. But I don't want to name names because I feel like they'd get pissed at me if I did.
Really? I mean, we know 12-Zip is part of your little clan.
Yeah. And, I mean, you can just read chat, you see, like, Val and Chet talking up a storm.
Oh, Val? So, like, what's their IGN?
Well, actually, pretty much all of our Discord names are our in-game names. Most of us, at least.
See, you still have the Element 84, am I right?
Yeah, but, you know, everyone in-game calls me Cobble, so.
Yeah. What was your motive to get the actual name Element 84 in the first place?
I thought it was funny, and it was.
Really?
Yeah, I still laugh about it.
Yeah, it was kind of funny at the time, but you didn't fool anybody.
Actually...
You fooled me at first, but then I realized you said, look at my name, and it was Element 84.
Correction, I said look at my skin, which had a fucking doofy-ass face on it.
Yeah.
Not that Elements isn't doofy.
I got a question about you and Element.
What was that?
Why are you guys having a vendetta against each other, when, for a while, nothing's been happening?
Well, I think that's the main reason. Nothing...
Why, you just want beef?
Yeah, nothing's been happening. There needs to be some kind of interest.
Really?
Have to create it somehow.
That's odd.
Similar with the pyramid. It was great for people finding out about the Reich. Before that, it was just a niche group where you'd occasionally see someone say "Hail Cobble" in chat, and now it's, you know, it's the Reich. It was a thing. It's not anymore. Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
You know,
We've been behind closed doors. We've been going on separate, smaller servers and doing like trial runs of the Reich, and I'm not sure if it's ready to be brought to AMC or not, but it might be.
So people know you as this master of manipulation and this outright liar. So how do we know you're not lying about the Reich and how many members there are?
You don't. That's the point. You keep it a mystery. We either have more than 25 members. For all you guys know, we have fucking 50. Doubtful, but we might.
I could see where you're coming from.
With that era of mystery, there's a lot of hate that gets sent our way, and claims of complete bullshit. To be fair, I am known for working with... Yeah, I work with Smoke and Years, so...
I mean, people know you as this bullshitting, slimy player, so how are you supposed to rival that and prove your points, if they are even true?
Well, I think whenever I need to prove a point, despite through all the bullshit and all the lies, it does come through.
So going back to the Reich completely, what does it stand for? What is your goal as the Reich?
Well, there are two answers to that. There's the joke reason that we advertise, which is turn everything into cobblestone, because that's just fucking stupid. But the actual reason is just total domination of a server, or relative domination of a server.
Do you think you've achieved both yet?
Certainly on smaller servers where there's only one or two large groups, but that's why I'm so hesitant to move it to AMC, because it would take time to prepare strikes against those every single time, and it'd be so clear that it's going to happen.
Who would be your first attack? Would it be Void? Would it be Dawn Fear? Would it be
I think our first attack would be Void as a trial, per se, and then I think we would go for Dawn Fear. Yeah. I think Dawn would be the ultimate goal on AMC, would to be take that out, and maybe even on others.
Right now on AMC, Void is the biggest clan.
Yeah, but it's less meaningless. It's less meaningful to the.
Is it due to the fact that Element is running it that you want to take it down so fast?
Yeah, and there's a lot of other members that I've had history with.
So, speaking of Element, what really is the true nature of your beef?
Really, I just think it's funny to fuck with him.
Really?
To be honest, that's why I blew up Momana's base early, because he was at it, and I thought it was funny. You'll notice that string before Momana's base, that string of attacks that I did, they were all bases that Element was at.
Except mine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you mean your end city thing? Because that was Momana. She thought that was mine.
I mean...
I have that in my liked videos playlist.
Really?
Yeah, because I like to go back and watch it, because it makes me laugh. Because it's
the thing is about
it's so intense, dear Cobble love. It's a real, victorious thing, and it's not mine.
I'm gonna give my input right now. She didn't really get anything. I moved everything before she could...
I know you did, but that's why it's so funny.
Yeah, and what really triggered me about that video was how in the end, or the credits, she was like, or in the description, she was like, Cobble, we have destroyed your entire stash. How do you feel now? And I'm just sitting there, you didn't do anything. I moved everything. All you had was a couple diamond blocks.
And to think that my stash would be that small is honestly just a personal insult at that point.
Really?
I wouldn't be on the fucking server if my stash was that small. My God.
A lot of people have been saying you're poor, you're rich, and going to the stash thing, how do you feel right now, as I don't think you've been on the server in a while? I haven't definitely seen you, or care to see you.
I have been getting on alts, just to see what's up, every once in a while, but not on a regular basis. I'd say once or twice a week, if that. But I haven't been getting on my main, at all. Just because I haven't seen a need to. I've been mainly focusing on test running the Reich to see if it's ready for AMC.
Do you feel that your alts give you a certain power that your main doesn't? Such as
yes,
going incognito?
Yeah, it's exactly like incognito mode on your browser. Yeah, sure, you don't have that search history. You don't have anything there. But if the CIA looks close enough, they know it's you. Whereas if you look how I talk in chat on my alts, I talk exactly the same as I always do. To be fair, some other people do have a very similar typing or writing style as I do, without punctuation or capitalization or anything like that. But some phrasing, cunt, and the use of cobblestone puns.
Mm-hmm.
There is a certain air, and I drop hints just because I think it's funny.
Yeah, I can understand that. So, going back to how people see you, do you think, well, when I was under your wing, for those viewers who don't know, I was in the Reich in early stages of 3.0.
The Berlin area?
Yeah, during some people will know as the Berlin area, or era, where it got blown up. You are a master of manipulation. You are known to manipulate your members of your team, such as Element 83, myself, and a couple others. Do you think you'll continue on doing that? And I know I can't get a straight answer out of you, but do you think you'll continue to do the Barbastics raids you're doing?
I'll level with you, yeah. I do. And I'm very upfront with my new members, and I found that has helped with a lot of loyalty issues. Just letting them know, if you fuck up, I'm gonna fuck you up. It's very simple, because it makes you feel like you're both independent and in a group.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, the only people who are actually directly connected to the Reich are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in command. Other than those, honestly, there's not much actual direct connection. Like, commands from me, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in command. But other than that, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's very interesting. See, you say you have 25 members. That's even more than Void at the moment. Or active players, at least. Do you have 25 active players, or just players in general?
25 active.
Ah.
We only have 1 or 2 who aren't active. But they do still occasionally help with info. The players that are, like, typically quote-unquote not active are just, like, info brokers, basically. They just tell us what we need to know, and we use that information. Because, we gotta get it from somewhere. Can't be all me.
So, just out of curiosity, how long has the Reich been active or upstanding?
Oh, it's been active since 1.0.
Really?
It wasn't as... It certainly hasn't been as... boisterous until 3.0, but it was there on 1.0. It was only 4 or 5 members, similar to the Berlin era. In 2.0, we didn't really do anything, because I didn't really do anything on 2.0. I mean, apparently I did stuff, but I blacked it all out, so what does that tell you? And even whilst it was down, because we knew pretty early on that someone was going to bring it back, we just didn't know when. We, similar to how Block made the Incursion 2 of AMC Discord, we kind of made the return of AMC Discord. I sadly don't have access to it anymore. I banned myself as a meme, but still.
Alright, well, I think that's all we need from you, Cobble. Thanks for watching. This has been your AMC podcast. I'm your host, Super, and we'll catch you in the next one.